What is a new minor league baseball team and their mascot? Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Yeah. Buy me some peanuts and crackers. We're going to go through the whole thing. I don't care if I ever get back, because it's root.
Are we really singing the whole
For the Tigers.
No. Not the Tigers. Root for your respective teams.
Well,
If they don't
win, it's a shame, because it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Ooh, harmonization.
I gotta
That's good.
do it.
Hey, welcome to Questions and Absurdities, the podcast where we ask questions and answer them absurdly. Today we have a baseball question, and we are joined by Duncan, Jordan, and Hannah. Hannah, welcome back to the podcast.
Back.
She's back.
I am your host,
Guess who's
Ryan,
back?
and we are going to get started pretty soon with a good question. So batten down the hatches, don your creative caps, because there's a storm coming.
Yes.
A brainstorm.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Okay, so the scoring system for us today, as usual, we have our ducks. We have our 3 ducks there. Duncan, you're the red ones. Jordan, you're the blue ones. Hannah, you're the pink ones. All right?
Lean into the femininity.
Lean into it. Embrace it. There we go. The better you answer this question, the more ducks I will award you, and the better chance you have of winning the creative cap and getting to wear it later on in the episode.
Pretty simple.
So big deal. And our question today is America's pastime, but minor league baseball. It's like America's less
One step below pastime.
step below pastime. It's like their somewhat hobby, I guess.
Yes,
I don't know.
it's like an occasional hobby.
It's like something they pick up on the weekends, kind of just for extra.
I'm nodding along.
That's good.
Thank you, thank you. Minor league baseball teams, I will say, have some of the best
Agreed.
names.
Tell them about this.
For mascots. And I have worn many minor league baseball team hats throughout the entire season of Questions and Absurdities. This one being one of my favorites. This one is the Colorado Vibes, and this is a campfire guy, basically. I don't know if... I think
Did you say his name was
he's a
Smokey or something?
s'more.
Is it
Toasty.
Toasty.
His
Thank you.
name's
Yeah,
Toasty,
sorry.
yep.
It's Toasty.
S'more.
Toasty.
It's
yes,
a flaming
the
s'more.
Nice.
Could you
Yes.
imagine if that was a professional baseball team?
Sunglasses too, I think.
Minor league baseball teams just have more fun.
They have
they do.
great
They
mascots.
just have more fun. So we wanted to ask the question, what would be a great new minor league baseball team and their mascot? So we're going to start. Duncan,
Love it.
Go ahead and start us off.
I'm going to get the computer out here shortly because I got to show you my mascot. But
Okay.
here's the deal. I'm painting you a picture. We're going to go location first.
Okay.
We're heading to Florida.
Okay. Okay.
It's muggy. It's hot.
Okay.
Occasionally swampy. There's some small towns out there that have, like Florida Man and all these things. There's a lot of like sneaky small towns out there that you don't know about. And I'm going to tell you the name of one of the towns that I am going to put a minor league baseball team in. They only have a population of 432 people. It's going to be hard to make a team, but we're going to do well. I promise.
All right.
They
The
don't have
town
to
is
come from the team.
Yeah,
Or they
they don't need to be from the
well,
town.
you got to have workers and anyways. It's going to be we're going to build a great infrastructure, I promise. It
gonna
is
be
a town
huge.
called it's going to be huge, absolutely huge. The town is called SopChoppy, Florida.
SopChoppy.
SopChoppy, Florida, okay? And I'm
start.
going to let's pull out that computer. I'm going to show you
I would love to see a town. I would love to see SopChoppy.
SopChoppy is very like bungalow on the river looking town. You know what
Comment
I'm
if you're
saying?
from SopChoppy.
SopChoppy, anybody who's
Yeah,
from there would
anyone
love to know
from
more about
SopChoppy.
it. So my team is the SopChoppy Snails. And I'm going to tell you why. Because
SopChoppy snails.
Florida, I found out online, has one of the largest populations of snails because of the warm climate, because of the humid climate, because of the ability to hide under logs and whatnot. And snails, for baseballs, spend a lot of time with logs, wood, baseball bats. They are built for baseball. SopChoppy snails.
Minus the hands.
and the speed.
You don't know. You don't know. Wait till you see Soppy.
They're
Wait till
built for this.
I'm gonna show you Soppy right now.
Soppy is the name of the mascot.
Soppy. SopChoppy Snails, and we have our mascot Soppy. And
Soppy from SopChoppy.
This is what he looks like. Ready? Boom!
Oh!
Soppy. SopChoppy Snails mascot. He's got his hat. He's got his ball. They do a lot better at catching
swirl
than they do
ball.
at throwing.
Yeah.
The SopChoppy Snails. Now listen, I made a little bit of merch, but I was only using the hotspot on my phone to make the merch, so I
Okay.
only could download a few different items to put it on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you. This is just the white version, so you can see a little bit
Put
of
that on anything.
Yeah.
SopChoppy Snails. You can put that anywhere, but here's a couple options. There's this guy.
Oh,
He's
yes.
got it.
Oh, is this a resident
He's
of
from
SopChoppy?
SopChoppy.
Yeah,
That guy
surely.
is from SopChoppy.
That looks like
Brooklyn?
no.
Anyways, there's a shirt. But then there's this really decorative bag from the gift shop. Look at this.
Okay.
Boom.
Wow.
The SopChoppy Snails.
I can see that on a bag of popcorn.
Tell me you couldn't see this. See this hat right here.
could,
Everybody look at this
yeah.
hat. You can see that snail on there.
Maybe I can superimpose SopChoppy snail.
Maybe
on
he
there.
can make a better one when he has good Wi-Fi. I'm telling you,
there.
this is personal hotspot only version. But this
I think it looks
is
great.
the SopChoppy Snails, everybody. Your
like
new
it. I like it.
minor league baseball team in Florida.
SopChoppy, Florida.
And I forgot to tell you, when somebody hits a home run, they have a phrase that they say. You know how sometimes people are like, oh, so whatever
Okay,
they
yeah,
do.
that- yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
at SopChoppy Snails, they say, snailed it. That's what they say.
Nailed it?
They say
Snailed
snailed
it.
it.
That's the announcer. He's like,
Snailed it.
and back, snailed it.
Exactly what he says. Exactly what he says. So there you go. That's the not SopChoppy, SopChoppy, and their mascot, Soppy the snail.
Wow.
Soppy the snail.
Well,
The alliteration.
He's got some angry
Yes.
eyes. He's got some.
he's ready to
I
go.
will say I built that whole thing on my personal hotspot data.
Wow.
Well
The
done.
whole thing. The whole thing.
Way to brag about it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. No Wi-Fi included here. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Good for you for having a
Do you want to
personal
plug
hotspot.
your like cell phone distributor?
No,
or carrier
actually
or
I don't.
something?
No, I don't.
Not a
No, I
sponsor.
don't.
Not
No.
a sponsor.
Nope. I'm gonna plug the
Wow.
SopChoppy Snails.
SopChoppy snails. The name just rolls off the tongue.
Yes.
SopChoppy,
At least a
baby.
duck
Yep.
for finding that
Perfectly.
town. That's
Yeah.
a great
The
town.
SopChoppy snails.
yeah.
And Soppy is a great,
Soppy is a
great
great
name.
name.
I want Soppy as a stuffed animal.
You know how they do the like
Sell out in the
races
gift shop.
sometimes? I want to see
A snail race?
a snail race.
From like, I just imagine just on a like
An inch.
It's
on a
from-
table.
It's they could do a real one, yeah, I guess.
But you put them in the big, they actually
I
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah,
like
like a mascot
I was thinking
race.
like a family of snails, and they like race to first base, but it's kind of extremely slow.
I like the real
I
snails.
envisioned
Yeah, I like the real
envisioned
snails.
instead of
Well,
them
both of
running.
them. They could be both.
Instead of them running, I envisioned them
Real
being
s-
On jumbo
on a
cam, jumbo
Segway.
jet.
On a
Oh,
Segway.
Segway.
So you have a snail body on a Segway,
Oh, okay.
and they ride that around for the race.
Yes, I like it.
Soppy on a Segway? Tell me you don't want to see that.
That's great.
Soppy
I,
segue.
Soppy, baby.
I love it. I'm going for.
Oh, yeah.
I love 4 ducks for you.
You know what? That was good.
It's a great name, great color scheme. I was gonna ask the colors, but the mascot makes it. It's like a nice.
I did choose the colors with you in mind.
Oh,
I knew
thanks.
you'd like those colors.
That's a good color.
I knew you were
combo.
going to host this,
Good
and I knew
color.
you were going to like those colors.
Wow, yeah, don't make me take a duck
Oh,
away.
okay, I mean,
That's-
I totally guessed that would be
Okay,
good
yeah, that's
choices
good.
for everybody.
All right, hey Hannah,
Yes.
please. You were really eager for that. Yes, yes. Okay.
Going last in my first time on, that's a lot of pressure. So
Yeah,
thank
so
you
going
for
second.
relieving that pressure. Let's
Absolutely.
go second. Okay. So what are the main reasons we go to minor league baseball games? I'll tell you. You don't have to tell me. They are. You got kids probably.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
You're not going on a hot date, you and your spouse, to a minor league. You're taking
You
your
could.
kids. You could, but you could also just the two of you pay to go to a real something. But the cheaper games.
Oh, no.
Dig.
Just insulted every
With
minor league
kids.
baseball player.
With
But go ahead.
kids.
I get it. Yes.
You got to think budget. So
Yes.
you're taking your kids to the minor league game.
I can agree with that.
Thank you.
one, Yeah.
That's
Yes.
what I mean there. Okay. Baseball players, we love you. You also want to be entertained. You want to be entertained yourself as a parent. You want your kids to be entertained.
Yes.
That's you go as a family to all be entertained. And like I already mentioned, you can't probably afford going to something fancier. Disney nowadays, have you seen the
Yeah,
prices
true.
on Disney parks?
Not a sponsor.
It's expensive.
Definitely not a sponsor, and definitely don't approve of those prices. And so that's why we're going to a minor league game.
Okay.
So with that in mind, this mascot has to be somebody that kids and adults both love. and can get behind, and we can't afford Disney. So I think we find our sneaky loophole around and make our minor league version. Oh, before I say that, what's the best thing coming out of Disney right now?
Bluey.
Yes, I think this is unanimous. It's definitely Bluey. We have to make an affordable alternative to the Disney park with our Bluey-ish characters. We can work around the trademarks and
Shout
things.
out Bandit's the real
I know we
goat.
can.
Bandit's the goat.
And so listen. This is a longer pitch. They're called the Hometown Healers.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like this.
I did not pick a town, and I'll tell you why.
Because
Okay.
they're everyone's hometown.
But here are their names. Okay, you have Bluish.
Blue.
Yes, you have her sister Plinko.
Plinko.
You have their mom Nippy.
Nippy. Okay.
Okay.
Her name is Chili.
Yeah, it's chilly.
And the dad
I get it.
Band-Aid.
Band-Aid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Band-Aid, the real
Okay.
OG.
Band-Aid. Band-Aid. And here's why they're the hometown healers, because
You're
one,
missing 5 other players.
that's the mascot.
no, no.
Oh, you're right.
It's a
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
real
sorry,
people
I'm sorry.
that play on the
I'm sorry.
team.
I'm sorry. Real people that play.
Real people play.
It's a mascot family.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. I like it.
But they're the hometown healers for 2 reasons. One, alliteration.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good reason.
Good reason.
Yes, and 2, the way that this is going to work is any hometown can pick them up as their new mascot brand, but it has to be in a specific designated area. You don't want 5 hometown healers in one area, so it's only one
franchisable, but you have
per.
Per league.
There's rules.
That's the word.
There's rules.
That's the sports word. League.
Per league.
League. Yes.
One per league.
one hometown healers.
And as we know with baseball teams, a lot of times the names and the mascots, they get a little out of date. They got to say, oh, we can't be named that anymore, guys.
Yeah,
We got to ditch that name. What are we going to be now? And instead of going with something like off color, I think you just rebrand and you pick up the hometown healers and everybody loves it.
Safe, family friendly.
Yeah.
Just like
Bluish.
this podcast.
Good points. Good points.
And
I like Band-Aid the best.
Band-Aid.
Band-Aid. The real OG Band-Aid in the comments.
Not a sponsor.
This is a great idea for a franchise
It is.
baseball team.
Yes.
I think if you were to franchise
Sounds like Domino's would be a good
a
partner.
minor league baseball
Not a
team
sponsor.
and just open one up here, there, I don't know if you would get the passion behind it
right.
for some teams,
Right.
because franchise, you might get people who are oh yeah, I love the hometown healers, but I love the concept. I think it's like if this was what's like Shark Tank,
Yes.
I might see if I can buy in.
especially because they just had the new thing where they went Disney bought out the Bluey thing, and
Yeah.
we don't know the future
Yeah,
of
look that
Bluey.
up.
We don't.
So-
we have to come
Look that
up with
up.
our own.
The people save
Yeah.
Bluey through Bluish.
Yeah, yeah. it's
Bluish and Plinko.
Bluish. What are the colors? Are the colors for the team just blue? Ish.
I think just the shades of
Got
blue.
him. Got him with the ish.
Set myself up for
Yeah,
that.
you did.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Just different shades of blue. I love it.
Ish.
Ish.
I love it. What can I ask
Like
just
turquoise.
a more creative
Kind of blue.
question?
Dusty blue.
What sort of food is served there at the minor league baseball park?
When has the mascot ever affected the food?
No, you're right.
That's-
It has
she's
zero.
right.
I'm not. This is not a judged
Oh.
duck.
Just curious.
I am purely.
Would you like me to
curious.
say, oh, dogs are welcome, dog food is served?
Oh, well, I'm not saying
I like
that's,
dogs
yeah,
being at
that's
the park.
great. Okay,
Dogs can come
that's-
to the park.
That in itself is
That
a
could add.
great
Okay.
concept as
She's
well.
full of great
Pup
answers.
cups of ice cream?
Cup cups. They make those.
See, this is what I'm asking. The
is great.
creativity is flowing out of
But
this.
I don't think that's a,
No, I wasn't gonna dock you ducks for not having a creative.
Trying to
answer
get me on
that
the
one.
improv there
No,
and-
I just wanted.
Didn't get her.
That's right. That's right. You
Got him.
passed. You passed. I like it.
That means you get to be on another one.
I'll go 3 ducks.
Yeah.
I'll go 3 ducks as a really
ducks.
good
Good one.
answer.
Good one.
3 ducks.
Creative.
Jordan,
All right.
the stage is yours.
Well, I'd like to bounce it back south.
Okay. Back south.
Location based. I think one of the best things that you could have is a fun mascot and a fun town name. And I think, as we heard with Duncan's answer, SopChoppy, great town name. Great town name. I actually went with something that's not a town name. It's a national wildlife reserve, and it's called Okefenokee. So,
Really?
yeah. I was just there.
Where's Okefenokee?
Okefenokee hugs the Georgia-Florida line. So also swampy.
band?
So
They hug them. Big fans.
big fans.
They
big
love
fans.
Florida Georgia Line,
Yes.
man.
So Okefenokee Swamp is the largest blackwater swamp in the U.S.
Wow.
Okay.
So blackwater swamp means that water is slowly moving through it.
See, I thought Blackwater. I thought campground, and it was just all the.
The yucky water.
No, I think
Blackwater.
you're. That's gray water.
Oh, you're right. That's
it gray
gray.
water? I thought
The
Blackwater
yucky
was-
water's the gray water.
Oh, what's the Blackwater?
No, but you know what? You might be right.
the black
you might
water's
be
the-
right.
Let's ask our fact checker.
Gray water is the term for sewage.
Gray water sewage.
Okay,
gray
gray
water is the yucky water from
all
our
right,
fact
okay,
checker.
okay.
So they play in the Backwater Blackwater League. And I would assume that your team also
We're there.
does.
We are in that league. I want to be a part
Yes,
of it.
yeah, the Backwater Blackwater League. And so the mascot or the name of the team is the Okefenokee Smokey Okies.
Yes.
Okefenokee.
What else could it be?
Smoky Okies.
Yeah, Smokey Okies.
Okefenokee Smokey Okies?
Their mascot is Karaoke Croaky, a bat-wielding, singing oak toad, type of toad.
What's his name?
Karaoke Croaky, a singing, bat-wielding oak toad.
Oak toad.
Yes.
Karaoke croaky.
Yeah, the Okefenokee Smokey Okies and their mascot, Karaoke Croaky.
And they serve
Can't make
artichokes
it through this.
Yes.
for sure.
Favorite food is artichoke.
After they serving artichokes.
Yes. Yeah. So they're heavily just a lot of rural people. There might not be enough people to man the team.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But
Well, that's okay.
they can get them there.
Yeah,
they
it's
bust them
okay.
in. They play in the swamp.
It's kind of like the Field of Dreams situation.
Yes,
but
if
in
you
a
build it.
Exactly.
but in a
If you
but
build
in a
it,
swamp.
in a swamp.
come.
Yes.
If
exactly.
you build it,
So
they will come. Sorry, I just had to do
He
it.
really wants to say the quote.
Well, it's very important. Somebody who hasn't
baseball,
seen it.
Baseball. It's a great baseball quote.
It is.
Yeah, so Karaoke Croaky, best known for just in between innings, belting out different songs that are popular at the
I was
time.
wondering how that tied in.
And
in karaoke.
the words will be on the
Do they do
jumbotron.
the hokey pokey?
Yeah, they can. Yes, I love it, and that's great.
I used to be
Way to buy in.
Yes.
You know, I used to be
invested.
I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but then I turned myself around.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
You're such a dad. Love it. All right. So I do have an image of kind of a it's not quite their logo. It's not quite like branding. I don't have merch, but
yeah.
it's an
I just
image
had-
to represent.
I just had a brown bag, so.
Yeah, it's an image to represent
Wow.
the Okefenokee Smokey Okies.
Wow. Tell me you don't want that on a hat.
So,
I
question:
want that on a hat.
Yeah.
the hand.
Like I said, it's just an image to represent. It's
not their logo.
specifically.
Okay.
I like to think it's his back paw or front
Paw?
Yeah, not paw. Back foot.
Paw.
Holding the
Okay.
bat.
It's
Okay,
not set in stone.
One more time, front to back. Tell me the name and the mascot
Yeah.
all in a row.
Okefenokee Smokey Okies, and their mascot Karaoke Croaky.
Karaoke
I
croaky.
really want that to be
Yes.
a team so bad. Woo!
Wow.
That is a great name. And the rhyming, everything is just it's so good. I think 5 ducks is in
Wow,
order
that's
for
good.
that.
That's good. Thank you.
That is a really creative, well done.
Good work on that.
Okay, so the ducks have been awarded, and now it is time.
Whoa.
To spin the wheel of mythicality.
No, that's not what we do here.
So what are you talking about?
Not a sponsor, am I
Not
right?
a sponsor.
But if you're watching,
They can come on the podcast.
Hey, anytime.
More than welcome. More than welcome. So we have our hat, our creative cap.
Yeah.
Okefenokee.
well earned. Well earned.
Smokey Okie.
Well, the Smokey Okies and the mascot is
Karaoke
Croaky.
Croaky, got it.
I'd love to see it all on a t-shirt.
Oh, please.
Quack, 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 quack. He's putting it on faster than he can quack.
I'll slow it down.
Quack,
Quack, quack, quack, quack. go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah! Good win, man.
Okay, all right, and
You know there's some really good theme songs coming out of that team. You know there is.
Oh, 100%.
Some great theme songs.
Helicopter.
Helicopter. That's how you have to get to
So,
the
first or second?
first.
wherever you want.
Well,
First.
first. Helicopter. What? Ooh.
Windmill.
Two rotating.
This feels
Wow.
very.
Have we stumbled
Windy.
upon a new invention that could work in the world?
This is, I think, may help our next week's question.
Next week's question. Oh, you're right.
This could be an amazing platform.
Now, is it a windmill that is a helicopter?
I think
or
it can transform like a transformer.
Ooh,
you know,
yeah.
like it's
a
mostly,
transformer that transforms.
Next week on. I'm kidding.
I think it creates energy, and then all of a sudden is like, hey, I gotta go to where the wind
I'll
is.
see you later. See you later.
Oh, the wind's over there. All
He
right.
said,
get-
"Okay, I
yeah.
gotta go. I'm out of here."
Yep.
Helicopter
Yep,
windmills.
I like
All
it.
right. All right.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode. We are big baseball fans, so this was a fun question for us. If you have any wonderful ideas for minor league baseball teams, we want to do more of these type of questions. There's limitless
Infinite.
possibilities. For,
Boundless creativity.
That's right. That's right. And that's what this podcast is all about. We love being creative, and we love the community that creativity brings. So subscribe, like, do everything to help us
Comment
share.
okie dokie smoky croakies.
We could do that. Yeah.
Okefenokee.
Smoky
Okies.
Okies. Smoky Okies.
Karaoke Croaky is their mascot.
Doing the hokey.
Yes,
Comment
and
that.
then when you
Doing
do
that.
that
Eating
for,
artichoke.
for the hour it takes you to type that all out. Yeah, we'll see you next time. But thanks for watching.